Grand Prince of Kiev was the title of the Kievan prince and the ruler of Kievan Rus from the 10th to 13th centuries. In the 13th century, Kiev became an appanage principality first to the Grand Prince of Vladimir and the Golden Horde governors, and later was taken over by the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. According to some Ukrainian historians, Ptolemy's mention of Metropolis, a Sarmatian town on the Dnieper River, shows the ancient existence of Kiev. The name Dnieper is derived from Sarmatian Dānu, apara, the river far away. Princes of Kiev, mythological rulers. According to Slavophiles, Kyi ruled since 430, one of the dates attributed to the legendary founding of Kiev in 482. Although that date relates to Kievan on the Danube in Serbia, some historians speculate that Kyi was a Slavic prince of eastern Poland in the 6th century. Kyi's legacy along with Shkeks is mentioned in the Book of VIAF, the authenticity of which, however, is disputed. Oleg, an apocryphal Kiev voivode probably of Danish or Swedish origin, under the overlordship of the Kazakh Khaganate. Ravelin was a Varangian prince, a chieftain, who led a Rus military expedition to devastate the Crimea, from Kerch to Sugdia, in the last years of the 8th century. According to some Russian historians, Dya was a Chakanus of Rus. Thomas Noonan asserts that one of the Rus kings, the High King, adopted the title Khagan in the early 9th century. Peter Benjamin Golden maintained that the Rus became a part of the Khazar Federation, and that the ruler was officially accepted as a vassal Khagan of the Kazakh Khan of Itil. Some Western historians suppose that Kiev was founded by Khazars or Magyars. Kiev is a Turkic place name. At least during the 8th and 9th centuries, Kiev functioned as an outpost of the Khazar Empire. According to Omeljan Pritzik, Konstantin Zuckerman and other scholars, Khazars lost Kiev at the beginning of the 10th century. Rurik dynasty. The Rurikids were descendants of Rurik, a Varangian pagan chieftain. According to the family tree Rurikid dynasty DNA project, Rurik appears to have belonged to Y DNA haplogroup N1C1, based on testing of his modern male line descendants. But while genetically related to the later Baltic Finnic peoples, the Rurikids do not possess the DYS 390=24 mutation associated with the Finnic languages, theirs remaining the ancestral DYS 390=23. With the Rurikid haplotype itself more closely associated with Germanic speakers. Grand Princes of Kiev. Rurik dynasty Princes of Kiev. Due to Mongol invasion in 1240, Michael of Chernigov left Kiev to seek military assistance from the Kingdom of Hungary. During that time, Prince of Smolensk Rostislav-occupied Kiev, but was captured the same year by Daniel of Galicia, who placed his voivode Dmytro to guard Kiev while the Grand Prince was away. Being unsuccessful in Hungary, Michael visited Conrad I in Masovia. Receiving no results in Poland, he eventually asked Daniel of Galicia for a sanctuary due to the invasion of Mongols. Olshansky dynasty. Since the 14th century, the Principality of Kiev started to fall under the influence of Grand Duchy of Lithuania. In 1299, Metropolitan of Kiev Maximus moved his metropolitan see from Kiev to Vladimir on Klyazma. In 1321, after the battle on the Irpin River, Gediminas installed one of his subjects, Mind Gauges, from the house of Olshansky, a descendant of exiled to the Byzantine Empire family of Vyacheslav of Polotsk. Rurik dynasty. In 1331, Kiev once again was taken by members of Rurik dynasty, the Prince of Putával. After the Battle of Blue Waters in 1362, Kiev and surrounding areas were incorporated into the Grand Duchy of Lithuania by Algirdas, Grand Duke of Lithuania.